starting without Payton.
He can't do his little antics at the beginning. Oh,
I mean,
hey.
it'll be a clean intro.
See if I don't screw it up. Welcome to Shard Hunter, session 117. This is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition homebrew campaign. Homebrew world, couple of homebrew rules. We like to just mess around, have some fun, try not to die. Alright, you go to the GM to let us know where we are and what we're doing.
To start off, I'm apologizing for my voice because my throat is a little cruddy tonight, and so I sound like this. Alright. Previously, our heroes were going on their world tour trying to get all their allies and friends and capabilities lined up to prepare for invading the swamp fortress that is housed by the top evil dragons of the Black Dragon clan. When they left off, they'd made it to the Lonely Mountain to recruit the kobolds to their aid to try to get information about the citadel and the area around it in the marsh. And here you go. What do you?
Here you go. What do you do?
Do we want to go see the plagues are still at Zan? Look, just assume they're at End.
I mean, does the hand want to go back to its home for a few seconds? Or its resting place? Or its nap time area? I don't know what it was.
I think it's left there.
Isn't that kind of weird that you worked for like, and then I like symbol a hand because I don't want to say it out loud. And then you got a hand inside of you that's fire and stuff.
It's a little odd.
You alright there, Winky? Did you smash your hand?
Okay. Do you want to check to see if the dwarves are there? Probably like a day ride, maybe.
Sounds good.
Alright. So y'all head to Zan. Greetings, maiden. If you're speaking, you're muted.
Howdy ho.
Oh man, what kind of moon effect are we under right now? Hey, it's his voice too.
Oh my goodness, yep. This is gonna be a great session.
Oh, God.
You sure do smell like flowers.
We're gonna have a fantastic time.
Alright. You make it to Zan, and it looks to be pretty much a town as normal. Life is starting to come back to it.
No dwarves.
No, the fortifications are all gone, and most of the materials they had gathered have been used to rebuild the parts of the town that were damaged. You do see a few of the dwarven soldiers around keeping guard. That's about it.
Hey, Corey, you should go talk to them.
I was just thinking we.
Unless you want me to talk to them. Or do you
Yeah.
think we
Didn't
don't
you always
need to
talk to them before?
It went horribly, so
But that's okay for you.
no, I'd rather core with some his.
Well, they were always
Military
really rude
background.
anyway. Like, it didn't matter. They were always rude.
Okay. Do you think we need to talk to them?
Maybe a
I don't want a
little low
totem
on the
pole.
totem pole need.
Are you making jokes about height?
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen a
watch
dwarf
out, she's
high
got
on
a
a
short
totem pole?
temper.
I don't know what a totem pole is.
With heads. Take a wooden representation of different
I-
creatures and stack them up, and then normally you see them east of where I used to live.
Haven't seen one on a total pole, but I have seen a dwarf high.
We want to just see if there's a boat around and we can hop across the water. I mean, we can ask to see if there's some higher up.
Well, are y'all going to? Which town are you going to go to next?
Need to get to the Thieves Guild. We could either walk around the long way or just sell the bay.
But are you going to go to the town that they're in, or to the holdout?
Jussex
Probably
is where we first
The,
saw
the
Willem.
holdout would make more sense because that seemed to be where the leader is, because the leader actually takes care of that area. He's the caretaker.
Yeah, and the path in is from going south from where y'all are. You can go across the river, but then that's, I mean, on the ocean, sea, whatever you want to call it, the water, or you can walk around the land and be probably about the same distance.
You guys just want to walk?
Might as
I don't think
well.
we
It's
really
gonna-
have the funds to hire anybody.
Yeah, I think we should probably just trick it.
Fine with me.
Okay, so y'all start heading out. You don't get far before night comes. It seems to be a peaceful night. And of course, it's raining today. All right. About midday through the day, you can see up in the clouds above a couple of dragons are lighting around off between the clouds inside in between lightning strikes.
I'd like to take a closer look and see if I can tell anything more about them.
Because of the clouds and the weather, all you can tell is they look like they're metallic dragons.
Okay.
And then you make it through the rest of the day without anything else happening. And you make it through the evening without anything happening. And the rain is continuing. About near the end of the day, when y'all are getting ready to make your camp, you're stopping at the point where you're going to go into the forest to find the holdout. You notice a group of other travelers nearby. They see you, and they seem to be a little concerned.
Can we tell what they're wearing? Do they look like merchants or armed up, or do they have a wagon?
They are pretty armed up. They do have a wagon, and one of them does look like a merchant. The rest, a couple look like caravan guards and some other things.
Car. You wanna
What's up?
wanna ride up there and see if make sure they're merchants. We'll pass on the right if they won't pass on the left.
Okie doke. I go up there and talk to them. Well met, travelers.
So you
We're
ride
just-
up on your dragon, on your dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and all of them have their crossbows ready at hand.
I'll walk, I ride up with, showing no aggression.
Riding a dinosaur.
Yeah, right. Oh, don't worry about her. She doesn't bite hard.
Rolls up in medieval village with tank. Oh, no aggression. This is just my everyday, my daily driver.
Are you guys merchants? Just wanted to check you guys out before we pass.
What's it to you?
We don't want any trouble. Just
You
Ask
keep
them
to your
for-
camp, and we'll keep to our camp.
sounds good.
Hey,
Right
a
back.
car. A car. See if they got any beer.
Oh, my friend was wanting to know if you got any beer.
Not for you.
Well, he's the one asking. So none
Yeah,
for him
yeah.
either. Oh. No beer.
Oh. Well, I had some. I was just gonna share with them.
I think they're good. I do need to keep an eye on them though.
They start setting up their camp, and they set it up defensively so that they have positions looking at your camp.
Well, two can play at this game. Let's set up our camp defensively facing it.
No,
Let's
no,
not
we
set
need
up
to
any
defenses. Set up
defenses.
defenses
bad
where
Do
we're
Hold on,
nothing.
not looking at them, but looking everywhere else but them. Like we're
We're-
not concerned about them at all.
What did Winky say?
I say we set up no defenses at all.
Just have a raucous party out here in the woods while they're just like,
Hey guys, they did have beer. What the hell was he asking for beer for?
so what do we do? Are we setting up without defenses, or are we setting up?
I say we set up exactly like we would normal set up, regardless of what their influence has done to us, because we are not concerned about them. We have other things going on, and we can defend against them if we need to, if that's what it comes to, based upon our normal defenses, and it's why we have our defenses the way we are.
Right.
That's my opinion.
Leave our defense is one dog.
And a chicken.
We have an alarm spell, and
Yeah.
Got goose.
And Cora doesn't sleep.
What is useful? Now that he got his shoe situation situated.
I believe mine is taking effect sometime soon. It may have already.
Probably another day or two.
So, car, what were they? What were they peddling? Like, what are they carrying? Could
They
you
didn't
tell
say.
was it a caravan?
Did you?
You cannot.
It didn't really peak too much.
You didn't offer me like tea and biscuits or invite them over for a
They-
snack.
they- No, they didn't seem very friendly. So just I think keep to ourselves.
Well,
He
I
said
tried
we
to
stay to
offer
our
them some
camp, we'll
beer.
stay to there. Yeah.
I don't know why they were so defensive. I was trying to see if they had any, and if they had some, I was gonna see if they wanted to share with us, and we'd share with them. Maybe get together and have dinner together or something. Whatever.
Yeah, they didn't seem like they were too enthusiastic about that idea.
It might have been the dinosaur you rode up on.
True.
Well-
But
What we can do is throughout the night we just slowly bring more and more guards over from the tree. Then when light comes, there's like 50 of us.
Do we have enough time and guards to like slowly encircle their camp?
No.
Like send out a perimeter. In the morning, they'll wake to just like looking in every direction, and there's just an Unagi standing there.
I can't stress enough that the mission that we are on and what we are doing right now, I really don't feel like this is gonna even bother us. Like, they're just worried, man. They're just people worried, and we look tough.
Hey,
Doing.
I'll wake Hatala up. Hatala, hey. Hatala! Wake up! I tickle her feet.
I'm seriously trying to sleep.
Hey.
Why would you touch my feet? I thought that was a car.
Just trying to wake you up.
Is it morning?
No.
Is it my post time?
No, that the caravan camp is actually, they're trying to pack up and slip into the woods.
Okay.
The woods right there, where we're heading into.
So they're probably Thieves Guild people?
I don't know. You
Well,
didn't.
then they're gonna feel really stupid when we talk to the leader.
Okay. You were the thief expert, so I was just,
So are you saying that I missed something? Are you saying somebody sent some kind of signal that I didn't get?
No, you didn't go talk to him. I was just curious if.
Why would I talk to him?
Are we just assuming they are thieves?
You
not
sent.
going
Oh,
into-
no, hold on here. You sent a car to talk to
Yeah.
him, and now I'm in trouble because I didn't
That's
talk
right.
to him.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know why you
No.
believe you're in
No.
trouble, but now you're in trouble. You've
What
established
is
that-
happening here?
I don't know. I don't know
I
why
was
you're in
tapping.
trouble, but you're in trouble.
Okay, so why are they? Why is there a problem? Look, you just woke me up. Like, I'm really confused right now.
I understand.
There's nobody attacking. They're going into the woods.
Okay.
Did they look like thieves?
I don't know. Do they look like thieves?
I don't know. Do thieves just look like me? None of them look like me, do they?
Alright, you just go back to sleep. I'll just hold this pillow over your
I will
face.
gladly go back to sleep. When. Oh my gosh.
Right. As I leave the tent, I'm like, this was useless. And they just slip off, and I do nothing else for the night and just keep watch.
All right. You all wake up the next morning with nothing happening other than the other camp being gone.
Have our morning breakfast and sleep into the woods ourselves. We'll pull a car aside. Okay, car.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that that group slipped off into the woods last night. Don't know who they were, but maybe just want to keep an eye out for traps in case they laid some.
Sounds like a good plan.
Also, don't touch Atala's feet when she's sleeping. She gets really angry and cranky. Of course, it may just be from having to wake up, but
How do you know this?
I tried to wake her last night. I talked to her. He was just.
And you did that
Not
with
having
touching
it.
her feet?
I like shook her whole body and nothing happened, so I
Oh.
tried tickling her.
Oh, so it was like a last ditch effort thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to encroach on your territory.
Well, you know, like her feet are like, it's like the bottom of her feet are like stones, so she probably wouldn't have felt it.
But she woke up, so.
Yeah. Maybe they're more sensitive than I thought. It's good information.
Oh no. Right. Good talking with you, Okar.
Yeah, a lot of good information there. Thanks. Yeah, well, I'll be looking out for those traps.
Okay, you'll make it into the woods.
Hey, car.
What's up?
Yeah, you see anything weird off to the right?
I'll look off to the right. What do you see? What are you looking at?
Make a perception check, Car.
I think I see a couple bandits over there. Maybe I can help him see him. Give him a little,
Where's some things?
tell him what he's looking for, see if he can see it easier. A couple bandits over there off to the right, I think. The button, though, I can't give you a plus to perception on that. It's a character sheet.
All right, you definitely see about 2 or 3 bandits off to the right.
Yeah, I see him.
What do they look like they're up to? I'm gonna try and kind of let everybody else know without drawing too much attention to the fact that we've seen them. Hey, Hatala. Core.
Yeah.
Eve. Hey. Alright. Act natural. Nobody look over there to the right. And meanwhile, everybody looks to the right and stares directly at the bandits.
Why are you?
I
saying
look to
what
the
we're
left.
doing?
It's because it's what you're doing. Do y'all see this, guys? They look like they're up to something. Maybe.
Just be wary. You see him, so just keep our wits about us.
Should we like?
The bandits are definitely watching your group. After a few minutes, as y'all get a little bit closer, one of the bandits points something out and taps the other one, and they all whisper something, and all of them disappear into the forest.
And I giggle.
You okay, Hatala?
Oh yeah, let's just keep going. We're good.
Hold on.
Are you thinking about a car?
So what? What am I thinking about? Oh,
No, I was asking Hatala if she was thinking about a car. Is that why she
You think
giggled?
that when I think about a car, I giggle?
Well, I mean, who's silly enough to say they like hairy feet out loud?
Other hobbits?
You giggled right then.
I
See,
mean,
it worked.
Other halflings?
You have made it to the cabin that is the entrance. And you see an old gentleman outside of the cabin sitting down comfortably.
Ah, crap! I can't remember the password. What was it? What was it, Hatala? You need to go talk to this guy, right?
This doesn't look like the caretaker, the guild leader, does it?
No.
Okay. The password. If I could talk long enough, I could probably stall long enough to possibly find it.
Oh, you need something to
I
stall?
don't know.
Hey, have you seen this cool magic trick? And I'm gonna start doing just like finger tut, where and just see if I can distract the old man long enough to.
You know, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Oh!
I'm still playing with the token, Charles.
Yeah.
As we walk up, and as we come up, I'm gonna say, I know you know that we were on our way. Is he here?
Yeah, go on down.
We have something very important to talk about. Thank you.
And everyone lets you in.
All right.
You can see the caravan people that you saw earlier taking goods down below.
Just walk past.
Are we supposed to talk to these people?
No,
Oh,
they're just delivering goods.
Oh.
I don't know why y'all are so worried about them.
I don't know. I want to make sure we talk to everybody we're supposed to talk to. Trying to be diligent.
well, you
when
know
I
what?
play.
You know what? I put my hand on his shoulder. That's fair, and I appreciate that you are on task, buddy.
Look, the fate of the world depends on us. We got a lot of stuff going on right now.
I'm
It
just glad that you're
does?
finally getting it.
Well, this guy gave me some of this like dark elixir a few minutes ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and so I drank it.
Wait.
And so I'm
What are you talking
like
about?
full of energy, and I'm ready to go. Let's go.
You just drank something somebody handed you?
Yeah, it looked safe.
Enough.
It tasted good.
Dude, do you have any on you still?
I
I want to find the
pull-
flask or
I
whatever
pull a
that he may
paper-
have.
pull a paper cup with a siren imprinted on the front of it out of the little bag of holding. I kind of kept it. It was really good. I was gonna see if I could find some more of these.
I want to take a look, see if I can tell what the substance may have been that was in it,
Oh,
potions wise.
I mean, it looks like there's some ground dirt at the bottom or something.
Yeah, I figured it out.
it may have been from your
Paul
bag
is
of
still
holding.
not sure. You can't just drink stuff people hand you. This is just like when you just grab, create. You know what? I have a job to do. Let's
How's
go
that
down and talk to this
been
guy.
bad? I mean,
You almost died.
keyword is
Almost.
yes.
It could have just been some tea.
She could have said died, but thanks for saying almost. It kind of proved my point.
You good?
No, I'm chaotic neutral.
You okay? Oh, coffee grounds. I thought you said you spilled it on yourself. Like spilled coffee on you. Okay.
I love how he's
That's
not
right.
muted.
Clean that up. I know I'm not muted, but I thought she said she spilled coffee on herself, so I was very concerned. And then she spilled coffee grounds everywhere. Sorry,
That's really
That
loud
was what was in the
lightning
file.
strike.
it's like that's rough, bud.
All right.
This elixir's great.
You make it down into the hideout. What do you do?
Head to the meeting area that we would expect him to be in. Probably the area that we met him before.
Are there refreshments?
Well, they know I'm coming.
You find him in the temple.
Okay.
All right, when I go in, there's something very important I need to know. Does he look like he would accept another hug? Or does it not got that feel to it? Because I need
It's
to
too
know.
formal of a setting, or
Yeah. What's the feel here? Because
He looks like an ordinary old man.
well, I know I've met him before. I've hugged him before.
what I'm
But I
saying.
want him.
He
like-
looks like an ordinary old man. He doesn't look like he's super serious or grim or anything like that.
All right, then the very first thing I'm doing is I've done messed with the token or whatever. That's done. It's in my pocket. But as I walk in the room and I see him, there is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to keep myself from just walking straight up to this man and hugging him again.
I'm gonna walk up and give y'all both a hug. Are we doing group hug?
I mean, I'll accept that. I ain't pushing you off.
All right, Nadep's gonna walk up.
This
and
dude saved
also
my
hug.
life, y'all.
You saved Hatala. It's good.
He's like, well, Hatala, did you get a puppy?
Yes.
Where?
Let's talk about you.
Oh,
Stop drooling on me.
what? Oh,
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you, child. What are you up to?
We bring grim news. As we told you, we were on a mission before. We did find the people responsible for my head being put on that. I don't want to leave you unknowing of those events, but you may already have those answers through your
I've heard a few things,
things have
but I like
changed.
hearing it from you.
Things have changed down south now. The leader there no longer wants me dead, and he's changing his ways, which was far better than I expected things to be going.
Business has been doing better.
Well, that's good. We saw you had a group coming in with goods.
Yep. Sorry
The
for
news-
their lackluster welcome. They didn't know who you were.
That's what I figured. I knew they'd find out sooner or later somehow, but I wasn't worried. I know you have these lands well under your watch.
And they did their jobs. So
Yes. We are about to move into a very dangerous tact, and it will possibly involve all the world against these Quel'Tha we've been searching for and trying to stop. And we're going to need as much help as we can get. And I pull out the token, and I say, will you accept it this time?
well, first, let's see what you need and if I can help.
I put it back. Understood. We need to get to a portal within Briggenmire to travel within and face the beasts and things that are within there to free the world of this attack of the Quel'Tha. But we need help because Briggenmire is overcome with black dragons. We've gotten, and I go over those that we have talked to.
Yeah.
And in what way do you think you could provide help if you are willing? And if not, I press my token to you for whatever help we can get.
Have you talked to the Council of Dragons?
We have a dragon that is our ally who is getting us an audience.
All right. I'm pretty sure we can help. We're not going to be that much good against black dragons, but I think we know a few things and a few secrets that could be beneficial. Keep your token for now. When the favor is done, then you can give it to me.
That is fair.
Let's find out first what the council says. And then after that, I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me, one of my predecessors actually worked jobs out of that fort. Back before it was taken by the Kaminoans. Our
Really?
guild goes back a long way. There may be a few secret entrances in and out of that place that maybe even the dragons don't know about.
That would be very helpful to us to know those.
I will see if I can dig up those records.
Thank you. Eve, do you want to see the temple? Are we in it? Are we in the place?
Yeah,
that
you're
she-
in it.
I'm
Okay.
looking at it.
You see how they added the flowers?
Wow.
It's been
Pretty.
fully restored at this point.
Looks very nice. You're just gonna stare at me, Atala? Like,
I'm happy.
okay.
I'm just really happy. This is probably, and I look around, one of the places that I feel like I can feel the happiest. I was terrified to come here several times. And you remember that rat that was on top of me and it was so big and I couldn't get off of it? That happened like way right over there, I think.
In that hallway.
Yeah. That was bad.
Yeah.
But this room, the way it is now, happy.
That was an interesting adventure.
That was back when we actually used the word.
Yeah, that was pre-digital days.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what else do y'all do?
Do we want to stay here the night, or
If you travel back now, you'll just barely make it to the road.
I'm looking straight at Core. I'm waiting. When do I get to sleep, buddy?
Bunk here.
Yes.
All right. All right, the day passes without anything major going on. Sounds just like business as usual down here. And then eventually the night passes, and tonight is the first night that you don't feel sleepy, Akar.
Yeah.
It's only because you're dead. Sorry.
Only mostly.
You woke up in 133 BC, and there's a bunch of knights. They're like, he's the savior. And then you go, no. Right, Kylie? She saw Evil Dead 2 for the first time.
Ah, that's a good movie.
It was really bad.
Wonderful. That's why it's so
Still
great.
makes it good.
Okay, I won't be watching again.
Well, we do need to watch the first one, though. Go back.
I
and
don't know
watch
if I
it.
can.
And then you
bear
gotta watch
that.
Army of Darkness. Come on, come on, come on.
She could live without the first one, but she needs to watch Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
Because Army of Darkness, they realized that it was a bit campy and it was a bit funny, so they decided to make it more campy, more funny, and less horror-y.
Yeah.
And it's like fun. It's like a funny.
It is actually
fun type-
hilarious at points.
It's like Tucker and Dale.
It's not. Although Tucker and Dale masterfully did it.
Yes, Tucker and Dale is awesome.
Have you seen that, Kai?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they just came out of nowhere and started killing themselves.
It's like, how are we gonna explain this?
He won't quit killing himself.
He just ran by and he just jumped into the wood chipper.
Oh, you want to talk to the girl? She's inside. Well, I knocked her out with a shovel, but she's inside.
She ain't dead. Oh man, those are great.
Yes. All right. So y'all hit the road.
We're heading to Anturcum. Is that next?
Yeah,
What's
you're
next
gonna
on the-
you're gonna go through Alestes and then down to Anturcum.
Okay. That right, Core?
Yes.
Okay. Are you gonna let me sleep tonight? Only like if there's danger. Like
That seemed dangerous situation.
But we know this guy. We know this.
I didn't know those people.
I mean, you could tell, right?
No.
Tell. Neither could I. That's why I didn't know. I just wasn't worried because we'd be fine. They snuck off, man. They were scared of us. They were gonna try and jump us.
So were they gonna jump
Wouldn't
us
be a
or?
hard feat over him, but maybe.
Yeah, they were just worried about us. They were protecting their area. That's all. But once they saw my token, they realized we were acceptable. What was that? Nita?
I was just saying, like, jumping over you wouldn't be that difficult, but maybe over Core. I mean, me, not so much either, or Winky. I mean, half the party getting jumped wouldn't be too difficult, but
Is he in the back of the group as we walk?
I normally am, so you're talking to me in the back.
Yeah. I feel like he's slow. Nita, are you slow when you walk?
You shouldn't talk about his mental
I-
state like that.
I would think that we're all short-legged individuals would be in the front, just at this point, to pace the group. I'm pretty sure after the first week of walking, we're like, all right, look, just out of necessity.
You know we're gonna
Put
be
the short
behind.
people up front.
Or
You
we're
always
all
put
in
the
the
shorts
cart.
party in the front. Yeah, exactly. Or we're all just chilling in the cart and everybody else is walking at donkey pace. What, you just kick me out of the cart?
You can think about that while your legs hurt.
All right. You make it to Alestes without any problems, and you make it through the night without any problems. Then you head off down the path to Anturcum. Along the way, you see a group of dwarven guards riding down towards Alestes.
Car.
Looks like they're escorting a dwarven merchant.
Are you gonna wake me up about these guys?
Are we asleep?
No, we're walking. How can you not tell what we're doing?
I don't,
What are you doing?
Probably
Why-
reading.
why do I need to wake you up?
Maybe.
Are you sure you don't really not need sleep? Like,
We're just passing by another group of guards right now.
Why
Okay.
are you worried about sleeping?
Well, because you woke me up the other night when we passed by guards.
So if I don't, so just leave you alone if something suspicious happens.
No. See, if it's dangerous, you should
Do I
wake-
wait for the
if you're
danger
worried, you
before
should
I
wake me.
wake you up, or do I
no,
wake
you
you
shouldn't
before
get like
the danger
shot
gets?
with an arrow or anything like that beforehand.
So,
You know what? Just do whatever you
wait.
need to.
Don't
I was-
don't wait until I get shot. But when I see the arrow in the air,
yeah.
that they kind
If
of
Yell
that was
before it hits
possible,
you.
that'd be awesome.
okay.
But I feel
That's all
like
we go.
you just hear and then blood gurgling. That was
Yeah.
perfect timing. Whoops.
Smack. Another arrow hits Atala in the chest.
So they're escorting. You said dwarves?
A dwarven guard is escorting a dwarven merchant.
Oh, okay.
Shoot low, boys. They're riding Shetland ponies. I would assume Dwarven guards would have little short horses.
See, what do we remember about these people besides that they don't like anybody?
That's it.
Didn't they have like
They don't
a
like anybody. They don't want to tell.
like a holdover area?
Hmm?
Outside of the town?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
a,
there was like a.
Yeah.
It's very close to Bastul.
Mm-hmm.
you had Order of the Keys is there now? Is that correct?
There are people in Bastul. Yeah. We helped set up the town to be like a goblin outpost, didn't we? Car did that, I think. With
Was it goblins? I thought the goblins were at Soul.
They are, but I thought. Was there something else? Like we were talking, because they were gonna level the town.
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
Cult goblins or
Well, I only asked.
They were purple banner goblins.
Yeah, I remember we
good.
came down on our way south.
do they have the psychic powers?
We stopped off at Needup's Hole to say, hey, you guys want to be at Bastul? And they were like, and then there was like a whole, I was wrong. And then I just had to go off course for no reason. Go talk to these guys about going to Bastul because we already had that set up.
So are they now mind goblins?
There are goblins at Nidup's Hole. Mind goblins, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me just leave that one there. It's too easy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
All right.
mind goblins at Payton's Hole. That's just. Moving on.
And yet you keep going back.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like a moth to flame.
He just can't step
Or a
away.
fly to crap. I don't know which one's better.
All right. Y'all make it to Antarcum in the morning. And it looks a little bit busier than normal. There's a lot of merchants from the kingdom there. So what do you do?
I'm gonna find a guard. Greeting the guard. I want to say that I would like to speak with. And I'll give the name of the person in charge that was up near the Lonely Mountain.
The captain?
Yeah, the captain. I was going to request an audience with that person.
Oh, all right. Hold on a minute. I'll go get him.
Thank you.
And the dwarf guardsman goes off, and you can hear the clank, clank, clank of little metal boots as a group of dwarven soldiers are approaching. Finally, the captain comes back in with his retinue of guards.
Morning.
Hey, it's you guys again.
Yep.
You gonna set anything else on fire or take the fire away again? Or blow up a mountain?
None of those, but I think we're about to go.
Well, wait. Well, one last one. Did you burn down the desert up to the north too?
Well, we were in the location area. We were, yeah. Did we do it per se?
I hope you're not staying long.
No, I just needed to stop by and talk to you real quick.
Okay.
Right. So, Brigand Meyer, your next door neighbor there.
Not out here. Hold on. Let's go inside.
Okay.
He leads you past a gate and into the fortress.
Right. Making it in, guys. We're making it in.
And he takes you to one of the side rooms that's basically a big table set up to entertain guests type room. All right, now we got privacy.
Well, we're launching an offensive against Brigand Meyer.
Huh. Well, that you can burn down.
Okay. Wanted to let you know. got a lot of people coming in to assist with this. Uh, not really looking to kill everything off, but do need to get in and pass the dragons. Would you be willing to send any aid for this endeavor?
And what exactly is your plan?
I'll give him the rundown of with the kobolds and Spider Queen versus the ancient black dragon. Talk a little bit about Kaminoans and the fortress. Not really getting into any of the portal stuff or nothing about the library. It's kind of the groups and different factions that'll be going in.
Well, alright. One question. It really was you that just took out the Lonely Mountain, right? Not just some joke?
No, that was us.
And the Deadlands?
Not dead anymore.
Alright. I only got one more question. What are you going to do with the fortress after you take it? Because that used to belong to our kin.
Well, I've got no plans for it. I don't think anyone can lay claim. I do know with the Deadlands being back to normal, there's a Kaminoan Lich King that has gone back to the Blasted Lands that may be trying to also reclaim territory. So just be aware of that if you're trying to reclaim homeland.
If those Kaminoans come anywhere near any of our fortresses, we won't fall so easily this time.
Alright. If we would just like passage in and out whenever as long as we have passage.
After the library. You're after the library portal, aren't you?
We are. There's
You know those are dangerous.
We've seen some of the rot that has started to infest that place. We're trying to get there to fix it.
Right. You honor our claim to the fortress, we'll help you.
Okay. We're agreed. We will send a message when the time has come, or we can meet in Fort Walsh.
All right.
Right. Guess we'll be on our way.
Good journeys.
Thank you. And we head off.
Then Depp removes the dog muzzle he's had on for the last few minutes. I think this really paid off. It was worth the investment.
Yeah, really like it. Gotta try to make it a little tighter too.
All right. What do y'all do now?
Do we need to do anything? We need to go to Bastel, Baden's Hole.
Yep, those two. Yeah, I figure we keep our stay with the dwarves as short as possible. Keep our relations as good as possible.
I don't know, he seemed to kind of impressed with us.
Yeah.
Like he was like dogging us at first. Sorry, Nita. He was being mean at first, but then he kind of saw those things as impressive by the end.
I mean, we only had
That makes you wonder.
How many lands do you have to blow up before you get respect from dwarves?
How many have we done? Like 4? I'd say 4.
4. Okay.
All right. You have enough time to go ahead and make it to Bastul today if you want to go ahead and head out.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, you make it to Bastul with no more problems. So is your memory that the goblins now have Bastul?
Thought it was to order the keys, but I could be.
I thought it was Order of the Keys too.
Yeah,
I know they were
think-
investigating it, but I know you also mentioned the goblins too.
At one point, I thought we were gonna set up the goblins there, but it could be both.
I think the goblins didn't want to be that close to the dwarves. I think that was the kicker, and then, but we had to find somebody to stay there.
I
so
thought the goblins were going to live in Bastul and then work the mine. Because they were looking for a place to live.
We're gonna say that that's what they ended up doing.
sounds good.
The Order of the Keys people are there to study the ruins and to help with the administration of the town, and then the goblins are living there and sending crews to Payton's Hall.
As the this is getting later in the day, right?
It's late when we get there.
I want to send a message to Eric, or at least to his mage, saying that we're in Bastul, we're headed south, and we're looking to meet with him. Just looking to know where his location is.
Okay.
Where did you meet a car at the beach?
That's a long conversation and several headaches, Atala. I don't want to. We can just meet him in person because we got to go to these places.
Okay. At about 9 p.m., everything in Bastul goes quiet.
Like just unnaturally quiet.
Dog in the middle of the barking, the voice stopped.
Are we awake or?
Have we met anybody? Like, are we at an inn?
Y'all are in the town itself, and they're in the still in a bit of chaos as to what's where.
Okay.
So there's no actual inn, but they're trying to set one up. So you're in one of the empty houses.
So we're all just kind of sitting around and we notice that it's just silent.
Instantaneously, all the noise in the town stopped.
Okay.
I want to do an Arcana check for spells. Seems fishy.
I want to just peek out the window.
All right, when you peek out the window, you notice. Hold on.
As I look out the window, like, hey, there's a bird flying. Well, it's not flying, it's mid-flight. It is completely frozen mid-air, mid-flap.
Core.
Yeah.
Core. This is kind of like the emergency I was talking about. If
Which
this ever happens, definitely wake me up.
I was about to say you're not asleep right now, but
I don't think so. I pinch myself.
I'm going to completely stop moving when he says the birds just stop in midair.
all right. We don't see any kind of cause. Any up, looking around. You guys check the other windows.
It looks like the entire town is paused.
We venture outside.
Why not?
And you can hear the fireplace in the center corner of the room being stirred as someone sits down in a chair next to the fire.
Howdy.
Eve, you wanna?
A portly
What?
man is sitting by the fire.
Do I want to what core?
Maybe
You look familiar.
maybe go be friendly. Seems
To the man that just stopped time?
yeah,
Came out of the fire.
yeah.
Hmm. Um. Let's just go sit with them.
The man just starts laughing.
Okay.
Y'all are a weird and superstitious lot, but understandable mortals.
Well, it's
Your
gotten us
audience
this
has
far.
been granted. Your presence is now required. Your cooperation is not even needed. You will be coming with me.
All right, let's go. Hey, who's this guy again?
I'm good with that.
I mean,
I think it's one of the dragons.
you think dragon?
Yeah.
He stands up, looks around at everyone. We
Doesn't
done
look like a
chatting.
dragon. Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Oh,
Going.
okay.
I don't think we have a choice.
And in a blink of the eye, you're no longer in the room anymore.
Um,
You're now on the top of some mountain somewhere.
we'll look around for a dragon.
It's instantly very chilly because the wind is blowing pretty strongly and you're very high up. And you see the man sitting there next to us, and there are several large bits of ruins around the place. And on each one of them sits 1 to 2 dragons.
Hey, Core.
Yeah.
Which one of these guys is Parthenax?
It sounded like
Ba-da-bum.
it sounded like a drum.
Unintentional.
Greetings, dragons.
The guy's like, shh, you'll be talking to.
Which one of these is his dad?
Shh. Let's try not to die. Shh.
Oh, yeah. I'll put the muzzle back on.
You notice one of the largest gold dragons at the meet speaks up in a voice that's almost like gravel trying to move. He's like, and you at first you don't understand anything, and then suddenly he stops and starts speaking in a different tongue, and you all understand it. Greetings, mortals. You need the assistance of the dragons. I hear that you have some need or some desire that involves us and our balance. May speak.
Thank you. We will be journeying into the lair of the ancient black dragon and her children in the coming days. We are seeking aid.
You're going to waltz into the Black Dragon's moot?
We do have a little bit more of a plan. We would have
I
several.
would hope so. But this is a dangerous thing, not just for you and the world around it. This is a dangerous for all of us. There has been a tense and weary peace between us dragons for quite some time. Why should we endanger that or turn upon it?
I believe the Kaminoan Lich King moves in the world again to return to his home in the Blasted Lands, and he's seeking to restore his power. We're also looking to get into Brigamar to find the library and to dispose of the rot that is taken hold there.
You seek the doorway to knowledge.
We do.
I thought that was lost to this world again.
There is one in Briggenmire.
I wonder if she knows that. Maybe that is why she fought so hard to keep that as her reward. I cannot have it be in the hands of a black dragon. What is your plan? We cannot fight her directly because it will go against every truce we've ever held.
But we do have a group of kobolds that will explore the area for us. We have several different people come in to send aid. We do have Spider Queen that is willing to take her on. We also have some plans for her children should we encounter them.
But we need her name.
So we don't know her name though. That's if we want to scry on her.
I would not even attempt to scry on her if I were you. She is one of the more cunning of her kind when it comes to magic. She would know in an instant and find you in an instant. And then she would be wary of your plans. But her stupid son probably would be perfect.
I'll give him the names that we do know. Is one of these names him?
No, but those will give you some information. And he gives you the name of one of her trusted sons that she doesn't allow out of her sight because he's too dumb and dangerous to himself. He's basically considered the bruiser of the dragon world. He is a black dragon who is half red dragon as well.
Surprised they were able to stand each other long enough to.
They weren't.
Oh.
The father died during the attempt. But she thought it was worth it for the power, but then it turned out to be a little too stupid for her taste, in her opinion. But strong enough to make a very good soldier. All right. So your plan is you're going to use a spider to kill the queen, your troops to scout, magic to spy, and then you will go inside to find your library.
Yes.
What about all of her children? She's had way too many. She has threatened our peace several times.
Do have some veteran warriors that will be helping us from the Order of the Keys. I don't know that we have enough to fight all of her children though.
No. If you give us half of her treasure, we will take her children out of the fortress. She will never come out to threaten us, but she will send her children to harass. And once the engagement begins, we can end them successfully, and she'll be none the wiser because she'll be dead from your spider friend.
I can agree to these terms.
There should be more than enough treasure to go around with that many dragons in the place. We specifically want her treasure, half of it. Mainly, I will not tell you what, but there is something among her treasure that if it is in there and in good condition, it might be all we require.
Okay. I think the main things that we would be looking for is anything that could help us against the Queller threat that is moving across the land.
We hate those creatures too. Thankfully, most of them cannot affect us. Only the more powerful of them are a danger to our kind.
So you will be getting the children out of the fort. Okay.
Yes. We will take care of her flying monstrosities.
Okay.
Core, did they say half the treasure? Did they just mean like physically half or monetarily half?
I'm not exactly in the best position to negotiate or quarrel
I'm just
over that.
curious. I'm not trying to
No,
argue.
they're-
I'm just
Well,
curious.
It's,
the fact that they want a specific item tells me that.
Oh
it
yeah,
has
like
to do
that's
with wealth.
fine. Like I'm okay with that. I wanted to make sure we understood stipulations and that dragons can be very particular, and I didn't want us to get to. We've got one coin left, and we accidentally split it wrong. We screwed him over.
But sure, they'll be fair enough. I'm even
I
if
mean,
they
it
and if
seems
they
reasonable.
took that whole coin, I'm
Yeah, we'll
I
give it
don't,
to
there,
him.
there's nothing that we can really do. They're
Yeah,
being
mhm.
gracious to let us keep half.
I agree. I think the terms are great. I was just wanting to make sure to err on the side of caution so that we didn't get like flambéed.
Nita, side of caution. You feel okay, bud?
Dragons.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, would y'all have rather me like shape changed into a dragon and like RP being some dragon that could have influenced their decision making?
I think they may have
I don't think
known
you would
and
have
be offended.
influenced anyone in any decision making besides
No.
it going against us.
Exactly. So, like, we're good, right?
Feel like they may have been maybe offended by the dragon shape.
Is there anything else?
How do we contact you when it's time? Do you want us to send a message?
Yes, your magic will work sufficiently.
I believe that is all we need.
I wonder if they have an airship. I mean, why would they have an airship? They're a dragon.
Why would
That's what-
dragons have an airship?
I don't
That's
know,
what
maybe
they're
their
looking for. They're looking
maybe their
for the airship.
followers had an airship.
Maybe we could trade the other half of the horde for the airship.
Essentially.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Thank you for your time.
We'll leave now. Don't kill us.
And there's another flash, and you're back in the room.
Has all the sound started back up?
No, the guy's sitting there. Remember? You do not know much of anything about the council, but be wary of crossing them. They may be good dragons, but they still represent dragons.
We will.
And I'd be careful about being too willy-nilly with your dragon-based goods, even though they are from evil dragons.
Dragon-based goods.
The armors that we wear?
I'm gonna look down at my chest and be like, ooh.
Yes. I mean, what would you think if someone came along wearing a hobbit as a hat?
What are the stats of the hat?
Honestly, everybody knows the feet are the best part, though.
Look, man, I have like forsaken my own original race and have become this like a dog abomination. So I don't really have any moral boundary lines when it comes to usage of materials for items. What's the stats?
Okie dokie. All right. Have a good evening. And with that, there's a puff of fire, and he's gone again. And everything returns to normal.
Ooh. Conversation was dragging on. It was a good one. I mean, we got the dragons now to take care of the other dragons. Right? So all we have to do is fight the big bad Mama Jamma, which is actually the spider fight. And so what are we doing? We just like sitting back and directing from afar?
Oh, we have to sneak in. Did you not listen to
I
any
mean,
of the
yeah, we gotta
plan
sneak.
every time?
And they specified that dragons don't only keep dragons as guardians.
Mhm.
There could be anything.
Not to mention, he just specified that she's the most cunning of her kind and very skilled in magic. So imagine a 1,200 plus year old dragon sorcerer with decades to prepare her lair.
Look, I'm already terrified enough. I don't need any more.
They're probably conceited and think that nobody can get in, so they've probably let their guard down somewhat. You said 1,200-year-old? It's about right. Young enough, but not old enough. Like,
What?
if it was like a 5,000-year-old dragon, like definitely would have seen it coming. Like had enough lifelong experience. But 1,200, like they're getting relaxed. Like nobody can pull one over on them. So I think we're in the right time frame.
Based on what knowledge?
I don't know. Pulling something out of thin air.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's the kind where you have to stand up because if you're sitting down, it's going to catch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Peter, you better stand up if you're going to pull a circus out of your butt.
So we've got the dragons, we got that. So let's continue on.
Wait,
what's the next thing we need?
Do we want to try to take a car to the door?
I guess. Yeah.
What do you want to do that in the morning? Because I think it was late in the day when we got here.
I mean, how much time we got?
I'd rather not, in case there's like another day worth of travel after we door or something comes out.
Well, what if it's like a fight and we?
Yeah, if it's a fight, I'd
use up
rather
all
be
our
fresh and
spells?
awake, and I don't have to have to wake Atala up. She falls asleep there.
She really
Atala's
traumatized you
either
when waking
eating
her
or
up, huh?
sleeping. So I mean, you're 50% of the time gonna have to wake her up.
That's why I want to let her go ahead and sleep, and then we can catch that other 50% right there. Check the
Of course,
door.
traumatized.
If we could find a way to feed her while she sleeps,
Hmm.
wonder if we can do like a drip of like soup.
Just right into her mouth.
Yeah, as she sleeps.
I'm okay with this.
Tie a string to the side of a bowl and just kind of let it trickle down the string.
Yeah, there you go. Have to be some like really thin soup. Be really boring. I
Like
don't
a-
think it even constitutes as a snack. Like
It had to be a bone broth or something.
flavored water.
I have full belief and faith that I can chew while I sleep.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, I'm surprised
The
your
chewing
tongue's
wouldn't be
still
the
in your mouth
problem.
in the morning.
Yeah, it would be the swallowing in your sleep and not like accidentally breathing in your food instead of swallowing it.
Now, the scary part is the ocean is soup.
Ocean is soup. It's the biggest seafood bisque out there.
No, it's a cannibal soup. There's more people in the ocean than.
That's true. Okay, I got you. I see cannibals. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, how many centuries did we have burial at sea for people who are out on boats?
It's the forever stew.
Yep. It's a giant pot of human soup.
Don't drink
Fresh
the
ones
water.
just constantly swimming in it to lather up.
Seafood marinates in it its entire life.
Yep.
And then eventually joins the brine.
It's just absolutely horrifying.
Okay. Y'all sleep?
Yes. Nita is staring at the ceiling, thinking of people soup ocean. Not being able to sleep that night.
All right. You wake the next morning a little later than usual because y'all had a late night. You do notice, Nita, that the full moon is getting closer.
I'm go over to Core and be like, "Hey man, been paying attention to the calendar.
Yeah.
You got about 4 more days.
Mm-hmm. So we got about 4 days till the full moon.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about this? Like,
You got to plant your sword.
yeah,
At some point, we're gonna start looking for information.
yeah. But do you and I need to just on the full moon go off on a hike, and I can do my sword, and you can transform and be comfortable? I'll keep an eye on you. You good?
Be good.
Okay. Well, if you want to come in about 4 nights, I'll be going to plant the sword. I'm gonna have to find a good grove or something. Maybe I'll go back to the tree. I haven't decided.
Stick with you.
If we go to the tree.
All right. You find the Orders of the Keys people have taken up residence in the old chapel. And they're excavating because the chapel goes down to those same ruins that you found at the main house. It looks like the chapel is where they originally went down to the ruins from.
We pretty much know our way down to where we need to go, right?
Pretty much.
See here, a car is where you say, Darius sucks. Door opens.
Didn't work.
Oh, that's fancy.
That's why we say Darius.
All right, you find your way to that door that y'all haven't opened.
That's not too bad.
Is this the one with the keyhole?
This is the
All
one
right,
that's.
here's a key, a car. Hold this, and then try and open it.
Take the key.
When he takes the key, it configures itself into a different formation.
Okay. See, did it again.
We did check for traps on this door, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Dude,
It's trying to
we're
open it.
intimate with this door. We've done
Dude.
so much to this door, it doesn't like us anymore.
Yeah, you're like number 25 on trying to open the door.
Gotcha. Let's stick the key in the lock and try to turn it.
The door blows up. A car
You
dies.
said it wasn't trapped!
I said a
We
car
said-
dies.
I
You didn't
also
say
said it didn't like us.
That's a 666.
Wow.
All right. A car, you take 18 damage.
Oh no, I'm
The door
sorry.
unlocks itself.
And the door unlocks itself?
I feel like that's the only way it could have happened. Sorry,
Yep.
bud.
Okay. Well, I think y'all missed the trap there.
No, we didn't miss a trap. Believe me. If anything, it used your life force to open it, and we had no way of knowing.
Yes, there's a puncture mark on your hand, but there's no blood anywhere.
Interesting. All right. Well, moving on.
As the door slides open, it opens and reveals a painting that looks like you.
Hey, that looks like me.
Don't let me touch it.
And don't show it to any old ladies either.
Might already be too late for a car. He's already seen it.
Ugh. See if he suddenly gets old and turns to dust.
And around the corner from the painting, you can see a set of manacles on the wall and a corpse.
Or is that your past lives?
I don't know.
So, what
You really?
you know?
So you're saying that somebody tortured this guy, but they also had a painting right beside it? That's
Did-
what you got from this?
Yes, because of what
I mean,
this
that's
place
sick.
was built for.
That's really sick.
I mean, what was this place
But they
built
have
for?
a painting up.
It was built to trap the fire. What
The
are they?
Primarchs.
Yeah, the Primarchs. It was Titan parts down here. I mean, it was built to house this kind of stuff. If one section was built for the
this
fire,
painting is,
and the fact that
this
there's
is
a
like
painting
the
and there's a skeleton
this is
here,
like the prison thing where they like, this is the guy that's here. Okay, never mind. You're good. I get your logic now.
Okay.
I want to puke though.
All right, let's. A card.
You look around and notice that there's a bunch of other things. It looks like there used to be books in here with it. There used to be scrolls. Some of the things, you even see some clay tablets in here. Most of them are broken.
Try to put them back together, or try to read any of them.
Is it something that Restore would work on?
Restore would get it somewhat back together, and then comprehend language would at least allow you to basically read it.
Okay.
I think I have
Eve,
comprehend
do you want to
language.
help me?
something.
We can.
Well,
both
Eve
use
does if you
Restore.
don't.
Yeah,
Because Eve's got those skills. Actually, I
I
think
can
she
do
could do
that.
every one of those.
Eve?
Yes, I can. I can do that, but I was also going to say if you guys want to talk to the dead guy, we totally can.
Oh yeah, we can. You could do like resurrect.
Wait,
or something like that.
Let the car
Well,
talk
yeah,
to
you,
himself.
Hold on. Before we do that, we should see what the tablets say so we can get some base information and ask good questions, right? Because I'm assuming there's limitation on how long we can talk to this person, right?
3 questions.
you have three questions.
Okay, well, let's restore the plates first, see what they say, see if we can gather some information so we can ask some relevant questions. And
To be
then
honest
I'm
with you
going to shut
guys-
up because I'm bad at picking the questions and I'll
I'm gonna be honest
Honestly-
with you. I don't like playing this game.
Here's hold on. I've got a concern though, and it's very important.
Yeah, let's make statements from
Um,
here on out and then more questions.
Well, it's that it's this. My concern at the moment is that Nita is making sense and coming up with a plan
It's the coffee.
that makes sense. Who are you?
Where is needed.
It's like I said, it's that potion I drank from that
Is that
stranger
potion
earlier.
you drank?
Oh. Nice.
It's also why I don't typically drink coffee. So I've also been over here like bouncing my knee at 90 RPM a second.
Okay, so what do you do?
on Eve.
Oh, I guess I'm going to fix to step up and read it.
Alright.
Do you want me to do an assisting role or
I-
can I do that?
I
No.
don't know how it works. It's just a spell.
Okay.
Alright. She casts Mending,
Yeah.
and she's able to use that spell to repair about 3 different tablets. They're very rough, but you can see that there is writing on them.
Mhm.
Alright, well, Eve, I am going to whisper to you what you hear. Or what you see.
What you see with your ears.
All right.
You scrape your
So-
ear along the side of the tablet, just like Braille, but for your ear.
How many more-
Honestly, Elijah and I was watching Young Sheldon today. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but there's a part where George, the brother, they're like, he
Oh,
is
yeah,
so
the
good with tires.
guru.
And at the end of it, they show him, and he's like all laid up on it, and he's like, show me where you're hurt, baby.
Yeah.
It's like he just feels it. It's like, there it is.
I halfway
And I can-
expected the whole time to find out that like he was actually stabbing the tires.
I
and like
totally could expect that too. It's like, oh no,
there
he
it is
actually
right here.
knows what,
'cause I-
he knows what it is because he put it there.
Right. How many tablets are left, Charles?
Hold on.
Oh, you're good.
Let me do one thing at a time.
Sorry.
I need more.
Immediacy.
We need more Charleses.
This is ridiculous.
So,
I expect a video game experience.
so a car. Are you getting out? We haven't positively identified this person, but are you okay?
I bet you that Eve could. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't let you talk.
I feel fine. Yeah. So what normally happens down here?
So
We
I think
don't
this is
really
the first
know.
time I've been down here.
Bastul was set up as a kind of a prison fort. It was designed
Long
specifically
time ago, though. A long time ago.
by the it wasn't Cayman, or it was by the Kamino. They set this place up. That seems
I
right.
think there was something like that. Yeah.
This
It was
during
set up by the ancients, and this is where they
Oh.
became Kaminoans
there we go.
because they betrayed the ancients here.
And the Kaminoan means betrayal.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
betrayed their order, their way of life, the sanctity.
They wanted power instead of just following the Earth Titan like everyone else.
They did experiments, all manner of things. No telling. Locking these memories may be unlocking some horrible, horrible things.
Maybe. Or maybe I don't retain the memories from. Or maybe I'm not the one. Maybe it's my brother.
Yeah. Do you want to?
Well, we're pretty certain it's his brother.
Sure, Hatala would be willing to help, but we could, if it is, then we could help lay these bones to rest.
Yes.
be happy to help
Yeah,
with that.
I'd like to do that. That was one of my first thoughts.
There's your paragraph.
Whoa.
Ah.
Paragraph.
Hey Charles, have you looked into using ChatGPT yet?
No.
It'd be interesting to see how it would do in this kind of environment. Like you could almost feed it the
I will not.
OneNote. Oh come on.
Don't trust that artificial intelligence.
The OneNote's not going to work, and I've told you why. Because I don't put all the jokes and shenanigans that occur, so it's not going to know that stuff.
It's just gonna be too dry.
Yeah, it's just going to know facts, and even some of those are off, especially the way they get typed and everything. So, but
Yeah.
it could write a story.
I'm not saying story. I'm just saying like in this situation, like if we knew.
Well, this situation, you wouldn't need the OneNote. You would just need.
Yeah.
I need something that says.
bullet point,
that the-
bullet point, bullet point.
Yeah, this
Write
is
it in
more
this
of like
tone.
a
Yeah.
basic draft idea. I think Charles already has a great laid out plan for what he wants to do.
Oh, I agree.
You guys ready?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
Okay, first of all, these are like seems way older than ancients. But they all kind of describe a car, except for one of them talks about a unique scar. You happen to have a scar, a car?
Where would this scar be located?
Wait, we can't tell him that yet because he might lie.
The scar was on the assassin's face.
Face. Hopefully it's not
Was it-
in your forehead.
Well, the forehead thing was what his dad had.
Well, he has cracks on his forehead, so
Well, that's because Winky pushed him into a stone.
yes, I know. So
No,
you don't know what
He
it looked like.
threw me through a door.
Because he touched my hammer.
You tried to grab his hammer and he continued action is what happened.
From the dreams, or the I guess Nadep would probably, because he used the I think the eye to go back in time. Does he remember a scar on Par's father's forehead or on the son's the twin brother's forehead?
Remember, those people that he went back in time to were long after the ancients.
Right, but if his father was the
Oh, this
assassin,
could be the original. The original could have had this, and then anybody else just doesn't have it. It's just what the original had.
okay.
Oh, so I can check out this dude and see if he has it. We'll go back to that. And then
Is
the
there a
third one,
scar in the painting?
oh,
Yeah.
There's
look.
not.
Is
There's
there
not.
a scar on the Akar? If not, you must acquit.
You tried.
It's really bad.
Eve, please continue.
The third one talks about how the assassin came to kill a lord. Also sounds kind of like a car, and that's about it. And he died.
The Lord
the
or
assassin.
The assassin. The assassin died.
The
Gone.
assassin failed on that third tablet and was killed.
Does it look like this guy has been affected by death stones? As I look over
Oh.
the body,
I
the
can
remains.
do an examination.
All right,
Sounded really weird.
medicine if you didn't know. All right. Based on your examination, the cause of death appears to be blood loss from wounding.
Well, that sucks. So he pretty much just bled out right here. Does he happen to have a scar on his face?
He does not.
There's-
Is his bone structure similar to a car's? Like, if you put them side by side, Eve, could you tell?
Come here, car. Sit by his dead body.
Okay. Do I need to
Alright,
put my
I'm gonna-
hands in the?
A card
No.
does look very similar.
Pretty close, yep.
Realize how confused we would have been if we came here without him? We'd have just been like, oh, look, a dead body in a painting. Weird.
But we couldn't get inside, so we would have never.
You know, it'd been really creepy if, like, then I show up at the tree and you're like,
Oh,
that's
that's exactly what would have happened. We'd have
that's
been
the
like,
dude.
hold up. I'm starting to get another weird thing here. If he's in here and his thing's in here and this was his prison, how come his body was able to open the door?
Eve, when this, I don't know how much you were able to extrapolate from the tablet, but when it says that the assassin failed and was killed, is that like a right away kill? Or did they like trapped him? Or do you think they may have gone back out and found him? Used the painting to track him down so they knew who they were looking for?
It's just an article that just kind of describes that
Does
he
the-
died. I don't know, because he tried to.
Does the
I
painting look like it could be a magical painting?
maybe there's a painting behind the painting.
It's possible.
Painting Inception.
Or just the entire story written on the back.
That'd be nice.
Winky. See your message?
That was an interesting reaction.
Yo. Guys, I found this this sword.
You Found a sword? Where?
Yeah. It's just laying here.
What kind of sword is it?
An elven sword.
It looks like it's an elven curve blade.
I start
Damn.
just swinging it around.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Close quarters, man. Watch out.
Well, is that magical?
It looks pristine.
It's gotta be magical.
Let me hit you with it, and if it does something special, we'll know.
I'm not in the.
It's either
yeah,
magical or cursed, considering where you found it.
You already picked up and swung it.
He already picked it up and used it.
Can you drop it? Is it stuck to your hand? Are you no longer able
Did
to
it
use your
turn-
hammer?
I try to
Did
let
it turn
go.
you?
Has it started
It
talking?
drops to the ground.
Okay.
Give it to a car.
There you go.
Can we check it first?
No.
You wear gloves, right?
Yeah, but Core was wearing gloves when he got cursed.
Do you take it?
Yes, I take it.
When you take it, you can see the length of it shimmer and runes come out on it.
Ooh. Tala, you're a good crafter. Have you ever seen anything like that?
I mean, magical things seem to do stuff like that. That what it reminds me of right now is the key that you were just using to open the door. That it was able to react differently to you than others.
Give it a couple swings. See how they're feeling the weight.
It's a well-made sword.
I like it. Winky, come here. Let me hit you. It was your idea.
I'd totally roll something. Oh, you know what? I probably need to restart this.
When Winky showed you where he found the sword at, there's a bunch of debris. There used to be a table and stuff there where the sword was probably on the table.
There's no-
Anything else of interest in the debris?
Make a perception check.
You have to give me a moment. It's reloading.
Can I assist with looking through this?
Yeah.
I don't have my little shortcut thing to be able to roll.
Yeah. So you have to go through your character sheet.
Gotta
I-
do it
I
for the
have the same
sheet from the
issue.
sheet.
Yeah, I have the same issue. Let's see.
Where is perception check on the sheet?
Where it says
Just below your
perception.
AC.
Oh, got it.
All right. Right about the same time, you both notice that Natala finds a plaque, and Core finds was a scroll, but it's in pretty bad shape.
Scroll, I'll ask Eve. Do you have any more of the men spells?
Nope. That one does.
I
Hey,
do.
you sir. Perhaps
Here.
you could do some magic?
All right.
Bippity boppity boo.
The scroll is in Ancient Elven.
Can't read it, but
Eve,
here.
I still have comprehend language.
hand it off to Eve.
Does the plaque look like it also needs to be restored?
No, it just needs to be polished up. A simple crafting check.
Does it look like it will release a genie if I start to rub it?
No.
Okay, I rub it. Polish it
It produces a genie.
up. I failed my perception check on the genie thing. The funny thing is this genie only gives you plaque.
Dental.
Yeah, dental plaque.
So dumb.
What was it you found, Hachala? A lamp? Tablet?
A plaque. A plaque.
Plaque.
I said it was a plaque, right? Okay. How do you spell plaque?
PLA.
That's why it looked wrong. I hit G. I was like, that's egg.
Okay, so pretty much talks about Elvish Warlord, which I'm pretty sure is your mama car. And she was hunting this assassin, and she managed to kill him 3 times. That's pretty impressive. But then she got hurt really badly, and then she lost her sword. So I think you just found your mom's sword.
Wait, but you're saying that his mom went after an assassin who was him and killed him 3 times and then married him?
That is true enemies to lovers. It's a good plot.
The last time she went after him, the assassin killed her, but because she's immortal, she couldn't die.
Wow.
Maybe she had one of those whole I'll only marry someone that can beat me thing.
But that's gotta mean she's still alive somewhere, right?
Yeah, we
I
already
mean, we talked about this before.
we did.
But
Remember when we were talking about getting all of our moms together?
oh,
Yeah, I don't know if that would be a good idea with my mom. I'm not sure of her temperament.
Think she'll give you a hug
killed
or try
her
to
own
kill
husband 3 times.
She might try to kill me. I don't know. She might mistake me for somebody else.
Oh, and I don't think my mom can make it, guys.
What do you mean, Eve?
She's dead.
Oh, I knew that. I'm sorry. Winky said that his parents passed away as well. I think before he was even really born. Well, I guess it would have had to have been after.
I think he was talking about his,
Before
his
both of
badger.
his parents deceased before he was born. He just magically poofed into the world. So who's your mom and dad? I don't know, they're dead. Oh god.
I guess technically that could happen.
Is this like magic and stuff?
I mean,
It's-
someone would have to like, was it C-section the baby.
Is that for me? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You already looked over the plaque. Get anything from that?
Dust.
Yeah, dust.
That's all I've seen at the moment. I want to make sure that I look at both sides of the plaque.
Are you not in Foundry?
Oh. This right here, Core,
Mhm.
it says, this is the assassin killer sword.
Ah.
And it says the elven warlord of slaughter, as my finger goes across it, was its owner. Is this in common?
Oh, is this? So did the assassin take this from the warlord?
Remember, the warlord in the account was mortally wounded and dropped her weapon. This was somebody who came up afterwards and cleaned up after the battle.
So this was, I mean, as we already figured out, this was his mama's sword.
Yeah.
Does that mean she used to open this door?
Why'd she leave her sword?
She was killed.
She ran away. Left her sword behind.
I mean, she went after him and killed him, and then she left her sword here one day, and then caught up with the next version of him, and then he killed her, and then she didn't die, and then they were like, you know what? Now I'm in love with you. Gotta figure it out.
Two immortals fell in love.
It's like we could do this all day, you know, or we could just not. Let's get married.
Man, I hope it's not a car. His brother. It'd be weird to have memories of loving your mom, but also you love your mom because it's your mom.
Oh, she didn't want to think of that.
That's probably why he has so many problems.
Maybe why he purposely lost his memories.
Yeah.
Mashing my head on a rock to try to create amnesia. No! It's still there!
Oh.
Do we want to inspect the painting before we check out? Do the whole talk to the body?
Yeah, for sure.
I can't touch the painting though.
Is that worried about it?
I think we just need to make that a rule.
That's fine. I made rules earlier in our time together, and other people didn't follow them, so.
Why can't you touch the painting?
Go ahead and tell.
People die when I hold paintings and show them to people.
There was
Oh,
this
yeah,
painting.
don't touch.
We met a woman. She was an old woman who had been there for a long time.
She wasn't old when we met her, though.
And, well, yeah, that's right. She wasn't. I gotta be.
She also
I gotta
couldn't
go over.
remember.
The old lady lived in Bastool, and when we were investigating Bastool, we found the picture. And after we rescued the town, we found this lady. We're like, "Oh, this looks like a lady!" And I got out the painting. I was like, "Hey, this looks like you. You see this?" And she was like, "My memories have returned." And then she like aged super fast, and then died and turned to dust.
Because the whole point of Bastool was someone had magic paintbrushes that caused things you paint to become real.
That was
Gotcha.
like the girl's nanny. She had painted it. I feel like something else happened with another painting at some other time, and I don't touch paintings.
It was another one. I don't remember exactly, but it was another one.
Good to know. Good to know. Not sure why it took you this long to tell me, but good to know.
Well, I've never encountered a painting of. Well, I guess we did encounter a painting of you, but I didn't touch it. I keep.
There were several paintings in the, up north.
Anyone else want to go take a look at that painting and not me?
I can. I'll go look at the painting.
All right. The painting definitely looks like a car, but the clothing is much older style.
I'm gonna try to take it off the wall.
Okay. It looks like it was hastily put up there, so there's nothing special about it.
Cool.
It looks like somebody scribbled on the back of it in ancient.
There was a note on the back.
So can I read it?
Used to have comprehend languages. Yep.
It lasts for an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's something to do with. It's several numbers, and you don't understand what they mean specifically, but it does sound like it's a lot number. Like this is number 1 of this, 1 of that, 2 of this.
Okay. I will tell the group.
So we have to catch them all now. What number is this one?
That's the number. I say it.
Do you look at it, Core?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a evidence type system, like a judge would use. That's what it looks like to you. Like someone was marking all the stuff in this room by number when they
The
brought it in.
evidence. Okay. Exhibit 2.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Alpha 3B.
Right. Okay. Okay. So they're trying to confirm that they got the new person. Have we thought about any questions we want to ask Body?
That was all on a car.
I don't like this game.
Well, you got to think of it like
Are you
talking
my
to your-
dad?
Exactly. Like,
No, that's a yes or no. That's two. That's you more open-ended questions. Questions are hard. I hate questions.
What kind of information are we looking to get?
honestly, I kind of feel like it would be closure for a car. But do we have a stake in what information this person might have?
How long ago did the Deadlands take place? Trying to piece together the time period reference to this one. Orm would have been around, or Orm fell. So I guess the time period worked for his father. You want to see? Let's find out. Did we know his father's name? We could ask anyhow. We can ask a question to try to figure out if it is her father. Then we could try to ask the question of where did you wash ashore, just in case Eric doesn't know.
Yeah.
Is his father's name Henry? Ford?
Why do you say Henry?
Felt like that would fit with a car.
Uh-huh.
What was the deal
I
with
felt
the
like
car?
it was a joke,
But-
but I wasn't 100%.
An old rusty car. Is that why you posted that link?
Oh, that was a painting of a car.
Oh, I get it. It's a painting of a car.
I'm in one wheelhouse right now, y'all.
You got 4 wheelhouses. But would this be my dad? Because like, what is the attire like?
Well,
Does it-
here's the confusing part, because if this was one of the instances of him before you were born, would he remember you? Does it get the memories of whatever they had when they were in this body, or does it? So Eve is whispering in my ear that it would only be this body. So that would mean that they probably wouldn't know you.
Yeah.
Do you want information on your mom? I feel like we have a visual description already. Do we need a name? Or do we already know the name?
I don't remember the name.
Gonna take us the rest of the episode.
It's such a boon, but I hate these games. This is
If
the
we could get
pain
her
of
name,
my
we could
Pathfinder.
have
To scry on her?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we know that this person definitely met her, so I think that's
So,
definitely a good idea.
what was her title again? Something of Slaughter,
Warlord.
Warlord of Slaughter. I believe that was it. I believe that's what you said.
The Elven Warlord of Slaughter.
Do we need to know who he was trying to kill? Why he was trying to kill that person?
Didn't Eve say he was supposed to kill a lord?
Lord of Bastul. Is
I
that why he
don't
was
know.
here?
Maybe she was supposed to kill Darius. Oh wait, no, that was
No,
much earlier.
yeah,
Never
that
mind.
was,
Never mind.
Darius came much later.
It could have been an earlier Darius.
Could have been.
Well, I know the basically the ancestors the through the years it's an assassin, so basically I'm assuming a mercenary for hire type thing where kill who he's hired to kill. I don't know if it's due to lawful reasons or maintaining a balance, but it could be just a job, and that that's what he did. So I don't know if it's beneficial to know that. I don't know how that would help, but for, I know one question would be, what is the Elven Warlord of Slaughter's name?
What is the name of?
Yeah, what is her name? But I'm going to refer to her as the title. Because, yeah, that's all we know of how to address that individual or my mom.
Charles, when we looked at the stuff in the Deadlands, that as far as the paintings go there, did we see any kind of... Sure, there probably wasn't a numbering stuff here.
No.
But as far as the timeline goes with his father and Orm and when this place was set up or when uh they became king, we know if that timeline kind of lines up at all.
Based on your knowledge, they didn't become Kaminoans at all until after Bastul. And that means this place was already here, and this body could have been here afterwards, but most likely was here from the ancients.
Is there any information we want to know about the ancients?
Mm.
I will suggest not calling them the ancients because they probably were the presence then.
Well, you already talked to an ancient before.
But they didn't consider themselves the ancients, did they?
What did they consider themselves?
I don't remember.
And I don't remember either.
It was wasn't it like a tiny guy in an urn vault
Uh-huh.
underneath the tree?
Yep.
They were probably just people.
Well, that's not really specific enough.
Right, but ancients is going to be like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I fully agree with you. That's why I was trying to find something that. You know.
But where like the main body of the Death Titan, where any of the Titan parts may be located.
I like that.
Anything else?
I don't know if he knows, but it's another question. You know, we make 3 questions, then we end up throwing them out the window anyway.
After the very first one.
Yeah, because the first one throws you off the scent of every other one.
Yeah. You're like, ooh, that's intriguing. Yeah, what is that? Do you want to know more about where maybe the Fire Titan parts are for you? If we can't come up with anything else?
Sure. I asked just
We can test it, but test the waters with the Death Titan question.
Okay.
May or may not know. The D&D movie, you know, you could just sit there, like, people are sitting there for 2 days thinking about the questions to ask. It's like, don't say anything too loud. Oh.
All right. So what do you do?
I got 2 questions, so
we can figure out another one. Give you a freebie.
yeah.
So you ready? You got this, bro.
I hate this part.
You want to use a hero point, Eve?
Yeah. Oh my god.
What is happening right now?
It's fine.
Can I give her a hero point? I have 3.
Well, she may have something. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know how many she has.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think she got one last session.
Let me rephrase that. That wasn't. I was mistaken. That was its saving throw, not your success.
Ah,
Okay.
they failed
So I
twice,
still have a hero point?
miserably.
Oh, so you didn't use a hero point because that just was like undoubtedly double time that worked. This thing gets to it has to answer questions for the rest of its existence. We carry its skull around in a bag.
Sorry, the spell worked too good, bud. You're this forever.
Do a third one.
This is
You
the
get
way.
if we get another one, we get a skull in a bag that answers questions whenever we want.
It sounds exactly like a car and talks exactly like a car.
Yeah. He just talks to himself at night.
Just nonstop talking to him.
Oh, it's not a one.
Oh, it was so close though, dude.
It looked like a one.
Oh.
All right. What's your first question?
Okie doke. What is the Elven Warlord of Slaughter's name?
Elvin Sothiana Larley. She is the bloody general, the champion of the Elflands.
Okay. Do you know the whereabouts of Death Titan Park locations?
I like that one better. Oh.
My grandfather is not dead.
All right.
You could ask him who he was trying to kill. That matters.
You had thought about asking him who he was.
Who are you?
I am Ulith Adarethea, champion of Arisia and royal assassin. Blech. Grandson of the Titan of Death.
Hmm.
And he drops dead again.
Bye. That went a little bit better than I expected. So he's the grandson of the Death Titan.
And during their life, the Death Titan was still active.
I didn't think about that loophole. All those time-based questions throw you off. But he was still alive at the time that Homeboy was alive. So
Right. There we go.
So we're gonna let the Lich King of the World know those names, because I think it's important that he also tries to describe this guy's name,
yeah.
because this guy may still be alive.
And so, Mandius, are you still watching?
Yes.
Are you able to scry the Elven Warlord, Elethan Soriana Loreley?
I'm almost done building my stronghold for scurrying. When I'm done, I will try.
Thank you.
I'm
But
assuming that
it won't work on Ulith.
We found Ulith, he's here.
Yeah, each one of them have different names because they're different people, but they're still him.
Yes.
It just would have been nice.
If it
Yeah.
did work, would your eyes go like cross-eyed because you're looking at the twins?
I don't think
Well,
so.
only one of them is him, though,
Yeah.
until the other dies.
So if we kill his brother, he becomes him?
Yep.
What happens if kill him but he doesn't have an heir?
Then he randomly respawns as well.
Ah.
Yeah, I remember that being. I think we learned that.
so you can be born without mother and father.
No, after your mother and father are dead. It happens to that guy all the time.
We'll put these bones to rest.
Yes.
Yes.
Want to do that.
All right.
And I'm assuming that the Lich King of the World got the names from the dragons.
Mm-hmm. All right, what do you do now?
What are the walls made of? Is it ancient stone?
Yes.
Okay.
This was the first place we ever encountered ancient stone.
Yeah, because on the way out, I was going to check for any like secret, hidden compartments or anything like that. Being trapped here, you never know. But there's ancient stone; it makes it a little more difficult. That's why I was curious. However, we can always look. I think that would be a needed thing. He knows stone better than any of us.
He did a lot of searching on this stone before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
So, well,
Him being
not
a
in this
dwarf
room.
found most of that stuff earlier.
Okay.
Because we were
Yeah, I was just
down
saying,
here for a
in the room.
long time.
Yeah. I
Oh,
was just
well,
saying,
yeah,
like, in the
obviously you
room.
didn't search in the room.
Yeah. But that would be like the last thing that I would want to do or have done.
All right, what do you want to do next?
Yip's hole.
Yeah, Edip's hole.
Let's go check out Needham's hole. Payne's
Talk
hole.
to the goblins.
You want to just find him here in Bist, or do you want to go to the actual hole?
I
Here.
mean, I'm sure
Payne's.
Nedip wants to check up on the mine while we can, unless there's a establishment here that has documentation for it and everything, and he's okay with that. I'd think he'd want to go to the mine though.
Well, yeah,
Right.
the chief of the goblins lives here, though.
Well, we can talk to them then.
Good car had a pretty good relationship last time.
I mean, we're cool. Not too bad.
Just to let y'all know, we will be stopping early tonight because I'm still not feeling great.
No problem.
Yeah, you seem to be getting less and less alive.
And it's harder and harder to speak.
Totally fine, dude.
So my plan is to stop at 9.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'd like to check in with the chief first and just kind of get caught up and then go do like an inspection maybe with them and see if we
Okay.
get some more information.
You find the goblins in town. They seem to be getting along somewhat peacefully with the Order of Keys.
Have they like constructed their own little like shanty town outside the mines, or have they
No,
moved into housing?
They brought families and warriors here to the town, and like an entire large family takes one house.
Okay. Makes sense.
Since there were lots of houses in town.
That's the whole point of the idea, because the goblins didn't really have anywhere, and this was a
Right.
place about to get destroyed.
So it gave them somewhere to be. I forgot about that. Sorry.
We all kind of did. We worked it out little by little.
So I guess we'll go to check out the chief and talk to him.
All right. One thing you do notice that there are some merchants in town who have come to visit the goblins.
Oh, good. So
That are
there's
not
trade.
Orderers of the Keys. They're just regular traveling merchants.
Okay. Do they have anything that's interesting? Anything that might catch my eye as we're walking by?
No, they're carrying the common things that goblins and villagers would like.
Okay, so they're just like basic merchant. I gotcha.
Yep. But that means caravans are coming to Bastille again,
Selling Tupperware.
basically.
Yep.
As long as it's not paints.
There's just a sign that says no paints.
Lost
Just
Eve's video.
We all shifted around. Ah.
I'm here.
All right,
I'm here. I'm
Aiden,
here.
you now have to play a car.
Winky's the Eve.
Winky is now Eve.
I'm
Car-
Winky.
Yep.
So when I was a child, I grew up in a different household than my brothers, and
There you go.
I'm back to meet up now.
It just like cut out on me, and I couldn't fix it.
That's all right. It was really weird. Neetup had this moment of like personality disorder and thought he was a car.
Yep. I started going into a random backstory.
He was making
Fate.
revving sounds for some reason. Vroom, vroom.
Oh, I thought you were saying Raven until you went vroom vroom. And I was like, oh, I get it now.
Thanks. Okay. Sorry. Thanks. I had a random Becca interruption.
Okay.
Hell, she does.
So, you have found the goblins.
Okay. I'd like to inquire about like progress.
Then what the goblin chief looks you up like, we've never met in person, have we?
Don't think we have.
It is good to meet you.
Same here. Everything been going smoothly?
Going pretty good, pretty good.
That's good.
Mining too good.
Enjoying the town. I see y'all are kind of making it home and having some traveling merchants come through.
Yes, very nice to have real walls.
Everybody in this, yeah, everybody around has been kind of leaving you alone, or you haven't had any trouble with surrounding people.
The key orders are helping, yes.
Good, good. Well, we just want you to be to have a safe space and be able to do your work, and we really appreciate what you have done. It looks like you're really making it your own, and I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. We grow stronger and we make the tribe happy.
Wonderful. Well, we are about to engage in a pretty serious fight. I don't know what resources our mine might be able to help provide to our group. We're in dire need of all support from any places, so we're just kind of going through everywhere we've been, checking in, but also kind of letting everyone know that we're about to go into this major conflict. So gathering forces, but also alerting others so they can be aware there may be some sort of retaliation.
Where
trying to be
conflict?
safe. It's gonna be the dragons. I'll get Core to give better just instructions.
Briggenmire. The swamp
There you
on
go.
the other side of the mountains.
Swampland.
Yes.
Yes, Dragonhold.
Yes.
Very dangerous.
Yes.
We know some creatures that live in there.
Allies or things to look out for?
Probably kill you.
Or...
Not like humans and things.
But you could tame them, maybe? You, is it something that you could assist
No.
with, or?
No, but
Oh, okay.
can get information.
Yes, information's definitely good. Do you have some scribes that could speak to our intelligence people?
But we send scouts to talk and send information to key order.
That'll be awesome. We really greatly appreciate any of your input and help. Is there anything we can help y'all with directly?
No, we do good.
Okay.
Sales good. Mining good.
Find anything fun down in the mines?
Try not.
You left those cursed items alone, right?
Yes. After you took them.
We had to put them back very quickly.
Well, are there any improvements in the town that you're currently working on?
Just growing.
Okay.
Plenty of town to work with.
Right. Are they like growing crops and things of that nature. Like I don't know much of goblin food culture or
They're
like,
trying their hand in it, but goblins have never been very known for growing agriculture.
right. Are they doing any like husbandry and stuff like that? Like I assume that they would
Now
be
that they do.
copying.
They have wolves. They have lots of things.
Okay. So they're doing well.
Goblins primarily eat meat.
Okay.
They eat
like
anything, but they primarily like to eat meat.
Did they I think we may try and get I think we may try and get some jerky before we leave. See if they've got any done up, prepared like that, like a smoked dried meat.
I'm sure that a car is running low on bacon at this point.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't stocked up on bacon in a while. I mean, I did start off. I think I got like another 5 pounds a while back.
Okay. Anything else?
Does anybody need any healing with your people?
You
I
need
could use a
help.
little bit.
I wasn't talking
It'd
to you.
be
Carl.
fine. I could sleep it off. It'd be okay.
He leads you to their medical house. There's quite a few people with lots of the standard run-of-the-mill basic injuries.
I'll help out.
I'll help Eve if she needs help.
Stop slobbering on all of the supplies. Need it?
Look, it's antiseptic.
I'll just be sterile.
I try.
Haven't you ever heard that a dog's mouth is 10 times cleaner than a human's?
That
Not
doesn't make it
yours.
clean.
I try to be helpful too, and I bring in some plants for Eve. Like, do these help?
Those are poisonous. Oh my goodness. Put them down.
He was so quick with it.
That's good. I like it.
I need healing too. I'm gonna go lay down in a bed.
Yeah.
My hands are on fire.
The next 3 days
Well, I
you've been
mean-
doing this.
Not the one that's normally on fire, but I mean both of them are on fire. That's good. That was quick. While Eve is doing the healing of the goblins, I want to go to Atala and we were so caught up on the questions for the corpse, we never really checked out this sword.
You want to spar?
You need to look at it?
Oh no! I mean, I want her knowledge on the crafting of the sword and what.
I can sure I can look it over, see
Yeah,
if there's
we can
anything that
take a
kind
look at it.
of.
Cool. Yeah, I'm so caught up in the questions. It's very stressful.
Hold on a second. No, that was not good enough to identify it.
It's really vexing me. I think that there's something weird going on with it because it's not like a normal magical sword where it just has like normal runes on it that give you an idea of what.
Yeah, I think you're pretty spot on, Hatala. It's definitely something magical, and it's key to you specifically.
Right. I mean that is apparent for sure.
Now, which
Look
parent
at
is
it.
it keyed to?
Other side.
The other side? Since we're looking at the other side of it.
Let's go over.
I mean, maybe you need to hold it while we're looking at it. Maybe I can see the
Alright,
runes
alright. Yeah,
while
I'll
you're
look at
holding it.
I'll look at it too while I'm holding it. Yeah, so like hold it like this or out or.
That's not much higher.
Like this?
This is I'm gonna say this is really different. Like it's a very different type of sword than I've ever seen before. And again, the way the runes are on it is so different from normal.
Yeah, I thought that too. Like I've never had disappearing runes before. It was
It's interesting with this elven sword. Was this the assassin's sword? Or was this The Elven's
was
warlord
the
sword
Elven-
that the
it was-
assassin
it was the
took from the
warlord
warlord.
sword.
It's the warlord sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
That,
my mama's
that-
sword.
Hey Eve, why are they looking at that broom? They set the sword down in the corner a few minutes ago.
I don't ask questions anymore.
They'll figure it out eventually.
So I also have a question. Is it tied to me directly, or is it
Oh,
like
well,
an
I don't think
elven
it's tied
thing?
to you
It's-
directly. I think it's tied to your bloodline. And
I see.
it's possible she was okay. So she was connected to the life stone, right? And to the life thing. So
Yeah.
it's possible that that is the connection that it's utilizing to get to it. Whereas he was connected to death. I'm not sure. You know,
So if
what happens when you hold the key?
when you
Does the key change to where it's like death or life or the mixture?
when you like stab
Uh,
someone and heal them,
What was that?
Well, I don't know if the key is life and death. I mean, what is it supposed to look like?
Well,
Like,
no. So
so
I
if
don't
I'm
know. When
I
we use
show
the
you the
key, when you would hold the key, it would change based upon whatever type of thing that the person had within them, their bloodline or their connection to the creation stones.
Yeah, to
And
be honest
for
with you, I didn't really pay that much attention. It just did some weird thing, and then I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I tried it. I didn't really pay attention to the key.
I know that I took note of what it looked like with different ones in it. What does it look like when you're holding it? If I could just take a look.
Okay, I'll hold it and show it all.
you know you when you open that door, you said, "Ouch."
What-
It took some blood. Do you need to like cut yourself? I'm gonna apply some blood.
Oh yeah, and then I show him the hole in my hand. Like,
yeah.
that it did.
Try stabbing yourself with this. See if that does.
No, I'm pretty sure I'll pass.
He's
on
like,
that.
I'm not doing that. Okay, that's got to be good enough.
Winky, you okay?
I don't know what he's doing.
He got like dive bombed by like a cicada or something. Because it's
Oh.
been like in his screen like 7 or 8 times, just like flying by.
It's because all the lights
Right.
are off in his room, and the only one is his monitor light.
It has been dead.
Good job.
Been deaded. Deaded. Cicada inbound. Oh man.
Well, one thing I know for certain is the key doesn't look like any shape that it looked like before.
One thing I know for certain is that this was a sword.
All right. The sword in anyone's hands that y'all put it in, except for a car, looks like an ordinary sword. Then again, you've only had Core and Tala and the car and Winky hold it.
Ooh, I want to look at it.
At this point in time, yes.
Can I hold it?
You hold it.
Yes.
All right.
Does anything interesting happen?
When you hold it, blades come out of the handle and cut your hand.
Oh, wonderful.
So something
What
within
now?
him.
Wow, it's very. It doesn't like dwarves.
Well, I don't think it has to do with dwarves. It's possible that it has to do with certain Titan energy.
Right. So which
and
one?
And
Eve,
Eve hasn't held it yet either.
and you
whenever
just
you're
saw-
done with healing people, do
need
you
a
want to?
big
You want to wipe the blood off
and see what
first
happens?
before you hand it to her?
Oh yeah, I clean it off. You know, you can prestidigitation this if you don't. I
No,
don't think I cleaned it very well.
I handle blood all the time. It's okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
But what about dog blood? Like, what if it's transmittable that way? Like, do you want to risk that?
Risk
Just
it for
hand
the
me the
biscuit.
sword.
I hand her the sword.
All right. When she takes the sword, all the runes light up on it as well.
Does
We
it
Oh,
better
stab
not
her?
be siblings.
Does it stab her?
She said we better not be siblings.
I didn't think about that, and now it's
Hey, cuz.
terrifying.
What if a car is your dad?
Oh!
that worse than siblings?
Eve,
Wait, do you remember
I
that?
am your father.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it might be an Elven thing. Maybe it's the only thing.
Probably.
The blade does damage to any enemy of the elves, which is the dwarves at the time the blade was made, and it only functions in the hand of an elf or an elfkin.
That's. Sorry, Nita.
What
about
if
your
there's
hand.
a what if there's a half dwarf, half elf?
They don't.
He's made that clear from the beginning of our
Never.
That's not
Sessions.
available.
Will
the
never
only halves are humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like cats and dogs getting together, man.
Well, what if it's a half human, half elf, and a half human, half dwarf that get together and are like quarter dwarf, quarter elven, half human?
There's never been listed a half dwarf
Okay.
But technically, if that
because
were
if
a
a dwarf
case,
and a human had a baby, they would just be a human because dwarves are just short humans.
Hey, we're more than that.
Not when you
Humans
mix
are
it
just
up. Not
humans
when
are
you-
just stretched
well-
out dwarves.
man, we're getting into like dominant and
Their bodies
recessive
couldn't
gene,
contain the
gene charts
awesomeness
here.
and had to
I
expand.
feel like we're just getting into a lot of
No,
racism.
no. Do you remember?
It's teetering on that line.
Do you remember the original Lord of the Rings animated movie from long ago?
Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of it, they were talking about each generation of dwarves got taller and taller till they could no longer be distinguished between the race of man.
It's been so long since I've seen that.
So you're just.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Well, a short human dog.
I am just a
thing.
tall dwarf.
All right. The
We
blade,
established that today.
it is an elven curve blade, which is basically an oversized scimitar, two-handed sword only. And it is a +2 greater striking, serrating, keen admentium blade.
So Eve's gonna learn how to use this. And
I
she's
like
gonna
the
learn
king.
how to like
I like the king.
I can-
slice with one hand and then heal with
He
the
just said 2 hands only.
other. Oh, sorry. Slice with 2 hands and then when it's over, heal everybody.
I mean,
What-
I could
what
learn
shall-
how to use it, but a car could use a good up close weapon.
Yeah, he could use a melee
Yeah,
weapon,
I
but
got
he
some
may
pretty,
stab us
pretty
in the
crafty
back now.
melee
I,
weapons.
I'd say that if Eve was to use it, she would have to like have it on a sheath on her belt, and she'd have to throw her trident, then pull the sword, use it with
Slap.
2 hands, and then drop the sword and catch her trident when it comes.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
Also,
not feasible.
car, we could just throw it back and forth during battle.
Hey, if,
Sure.
if you want to do that, we can.
Does
do
it
that.
have returning? Could we put returning on it?
It has keen. No, it has all of its runes.
Yeah,
They're all filled.
I
Yeah,
like
and-
the keen rune. The keen rune is very nice.
Could you give it to Midnight?
Put it in her mouth.
Yeah.
No.
Strap it to its tail.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Just giant freaking
Dangerous
scythe
from both
tail.
dangerous from both ends.
Don't whistle at the wrong time. It just like whips around and cuts everybody's heads off. TPK.
All right. So what do y'all do now?
I guess we leave.
Let's go see Tim.
That would be good. What's he up to?
He's in Lorne. That's where y'all left him.
He didn't leave and go exploring with his cart thing.
He set up like a shop there.
He
getting
set up a
information.
brick and mortar. Ah, yeah. Sorry. I needed the like TLDR recap.
Oh,
All right,
if
by
you
the end of the
remember,
day,
sorry, go ahead.
by the end of the day, you made it to Payton's Hole.
Does it seem like?
Nothing
Like it's
seems out of
fairly
place.
decent.
Business as usual.
Okay. Mining operation looks like it's using standard equipment. All looks good. Okay.
Yep. Nothing happens overnight. And this morning, the rain finally starts lessening.
I wonder if finding like a dwarven geologist to send over here to help would be of worth, or if they have their own people.
I thought the guy that was like all interested in it had that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know
He's like
that there was
obsessed
like
with
a.
rocks
a
and cheese.
Yeah, I know the cheese part. I couldn't
Yeah,
remember what
they
the
have a
like.
guy.
Okay.
All right, you make it to Lorne. And you find Tim's shop.
Tim! Have you been?
Hey, everybody.
And they call him Tim.
So lots been
What are y'all doing
happening.
today?
We're traveling to gather allies. I'll give him the rundown on what's happening in Briggenmire.
Mm.
Did he have his own portal to the tree?
Yeah, that's why you kept him here.
Yeah, because then we could get back here if we ever needed to, or get to him if we ever needed to.
Y'all have the key that goes in any door. He has the key that only goes in a door, a specific door.
Okay. You have any items or anything might be able to contribute?
I can start amassing potions.
That'd be great.
Because we're probably gonna need them.
You know of any way to offset the acid that black dragons like to use?
Yeah, we have potions for that too.
Like a neutralization potion.
Acid resistance.
You know, I don't make potions or anything, but is there anything that's like invisibility potions?
Yes.
That might be helpful.
Y'all have used them.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we did or not.
In fact, everyone was on your back while they used them.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Because we did the small and invisible.
Yep.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and stop there because this is a good stopping point. We're at Lorne.
Right.
Next, we're moving down into the Southern Kingdom.
Yay! To go see Atala's mom.
All right. Tonight, I only have one. Payden, need
Yes.
it. You get 50 experience for what are the stats?
That was good. How would you feel if someone's wearing a halfling hat? Well, you know, what are the stats?
I have
That
no
was great.
alliance.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for joining us, and I guess until not next week.
We're not playing next weekend. I will be out of town.
Yes. So until the next time we meet.
Yeah. It's real obviously that
I'll
y'all
be the
haven't really
same.
played Final Fantasy 15 or anything like that to obscure like item to stat ratio.
Bye,
See ya.
everybody.
See y'all next time.